What's up, guys? Welcome back to the reactions. We're watching Can Faker Do It. This is like a documentary thing by the Score Esports about Faker. They just uploaded another one called Can Faker Finally Win It All Again? And also the LCS posted a Let's Go Faker video. So let me know if you guys want me to watch those. I'm just trying to catch up on all of the T1 content before Worlds Finals. If you guys want to see my reactions to Worlds Finals as a fan, please subscribe down below. Subscribing gives good karma to T1. Nah. But if you want to see the reactions and stuff, subscribe. I'll be reacting to Worlds Finals, but I'll also be reacting to T1 into next year, LPL, LEC, maybe some LCS. I'll be reacting to League stuff. And there's a million other things I react to on this channel. So if you enjoy reactions, subscribe.
10 years ago, Faker won his first World. 7 years ago, he won his third and most recent title. 1 year ago, he lost a very close Worlds final. And 4 months ago, he had to step down from T1 temporarily due to an injured arm.
Good summary.
He returned to save his floundering team. They qualified for Worlds, and this weekend, they face JDG in the semi-finals. We've been here before, but the question remains the same. Can Faker actually go all the way?
Yeah. We know the answer, but I'm curious to see like what the
All right, before we jump in,
is,
I want to say thank you to Shopify for sponsoring this video. Here's Liz to tell you.
Start my own business. Form that makes it tech or manage my or
thanks,
your free.
So it's not been an easy year for Faker so far. In fact, it may have been one of his toughest professional years yet. Last year ended with a heartbreaking 5-game series loss to DRX, a team which had their own anime protagonist in Deft, and Faker left wondering what he and his young squad could have possibly done better after a record-breaking year for them. Then on July 5th this year, during the LCK summer season, T1 announced Faker would be taking a temporary break after pain appeared in his right arm and hand. Replacement mid laner Poby stepped in and did his best, but Faker's shoes are big ones to fill. In his absence, T1 lost 7 out of their next 8 matches. They looked a shadow of their usual selves without their talisman.
This is now Carrier taking so much damage.
Looked a shadow of...
Look at who they lost to as well, by the way. They got reverse swept by DRX. These losses are fair, but they lost to Bro and DRX, man, that's rough.
Their usual selves without their talisman.
This is now Carrier taking so much damage. He will be taken out. Poby as well is going to explode, and somehow it's another kill for the Vayne as well. As Owner is running away, PDD finds the flash incinerate. Look at how fast he's going. It's a double kill. What? Aiming's on 4 kills on Vayne at 6 minutes, make it a triple. Oh, goodness me, it could not have gone worse for T1.
When Faker returned, though, things changed immediately. T1 won their last 2 games of the regular season and then battled their way through playoffs all the way to the final, where they were taken down by a surging Gen G. Second place is, well, not first place, you know,
but it's normal for T1.
Bitten your hand off a month earlier for that result when they couldn't stop losing and Faker still had a busted hand. It's honestly hard to understate just how impressive this was. Faker rallied his team and righted the T1 ship through his experience, leadership, and very presence.
He's the GOAT.
People were expecting him to
He's the GOAT.
And this year, he found even higher levels when his team needed him most. And need I remind you, this guy has been like the oldest player in the LCK for about 2 years now, at least. I'll save the platitudes for the end. The result of T1's playoff run was them earning the LCK's 2nd seed at Worlds, but by no means were they favourites to win. Before the tournament, there was a strong argument for JDG, Gen G, even LNG or Bilibili being more likely to win the Summoners Cup this year. The Swiss stage went pretty much as expected, with T1 only dropping a game to their kryptonite Gen G and advancing to the quarterfinals.
If you replace NRG with G2, which is how it should have been, this is about the ranking everyone had. Gen G, JDG, Gen G are cleaner, obviously. But JDG end up winning best of 5s anyway. Gen G, JDG interchangeable, LNG, G2, T1, BLG, KT, Weibo. Like that's about the ranking that everyone would have had coming in. You can change BLG, KT, Weibo around. You can change LNG, G2, T1 around. You can change Gen G, JDG, but like 1st, 3rd, and 6th, those tied spots, I reckon everyone had the same, pretty much the same.
LNG, I'd say the odds were slightly in T1's favour, but nobody expected T1 to smash.
Yeah, no one expected them to win.
The last few
no one expected them to smash them.
Eliminate the remaining LCK rep.
I think after KT and Gen.G lost. No one was expecting them to win.
Representatives in KT and
But people were hoping.
There was somewhat of a trend beginning to form. But T1 didn't just go toe-to-toe with LNG, they battered them.
T1 stays standing. The last light of the LCK.
Faker stays standing.
As they head to the semi-finals.
And now T1 finds themselves in semi-finals. Faker's 6th semis ever, which...
Jesus, man, that's
most
crazy.
Top players won't even get to attend the tournament that many times. Standing in the way of Faker's 6th final ever is JDG. And let's be honest.
I wonder if they can win.
Terrifying.
I wonder if
the
they can win.
LPL champions are on track for something that's never been achieved in League of Legends history. The Golden Road. It's League's version of a Grand Slam, when a team wins both their spring and summer domestic titles, MSI, and Worlds. The last time we even saw a team come close to doing this was
G2.
back in 2020.
G2, baby.
Lost in the World's final.
First year I watched G2 as
Now
well.
they've
Fucking
got
hell.
their shot. They've gone
What
from
a
strength to
time to
strength
become a
this
fan.
year. Spring showed that the additions of Knight in the mid lane and former world champion Ruler as their AD carry had turned an already deadly team into serious contenders.
You know what's crazy though? They had Yagao, who gets memed on, and they had Hope, who didn't even make this World's Finals. I think Hope was a rookie, but maybe not. But what JDG has proven, unless they lose 369, Kanavi, and Missing, is they can change their mid, they can change their AD carry, and they have the exact same results. I guess it's more about their synergy. They don't need to bring in like a big, expensive star like Ruler. Maybe keep Knight if you can. Well, you can let Kanavi go unless he's... It seems like Kanavi's going to go, it seems like Ruler's going to go. But bring in like a good jungler like Jun, and bring in a good AD carry. Bring back Hope, bring in a good rookie. You have a really strong team. JDG can still do really fucking well, even if they lose their big Korean stars. Like, they can still do really well, in my opinion.
They absolutely flexed at MSI, not losing a single series on their way to the title, including a close
They haven't lost a single series all year.
versus T1. And that's important to remember. T1 might have recovered well over the summer, the Fakers world buff might be in full effect, but the last time they played JDG, they lost. And that will be in the back of their minds. And since then, JDG have won another
Something went in my eye,
title
yet
and now
again.
have their eyes locked firmly on the Summoners Cup. For them, T1 is just
Sorry.
another obstacle.
I'll cover
on
it so you
their
guys don't
seemingly
see, like,
relentless march.
weird red eye.
JDG are the bookies' favourites here, and when you look at it logically,
Yeah, of course.
it's kinda hard to argue with that. They have only lost 5 series this year. But with Faker, you can't
5
really think
series.
logically. The normal
5
rules
series,
tend
but those
to
are best of
apply to
3s.
anime
All 5 are
rules
best of
tend to
3s.
fit better. Faker's results sometimes feel that they have less to do with what would make sense and more to do with what would make an incredible story. He's been writing such a story this year. He started it by having to recover from an incredibly close World's Finals that happened just 2 months before.
Yep.
In summer, he bust his hand and had to watch his team absolutely death spiral without him. He then likely rejoined his team for playoffs sooner than would be medically advised. And now, against many people's best guesses, he and T1 are now 1 series away from back-to-back World's Finals appearances.
Yep.
Faker doesn't follow logic. He runs series. Looking at people's pick'ems, a lot of fans seem to have faith in T1.
Yep.
Backing them to beat JDG.
That's crazy, bro.
Despite what I just said,
It's crazy that JDG's story is just like dead in the water.
a lot of this isn't
Literally before that series, JDG versus T1, it was like depressingly a JDG year. Like, they were just so dominant all year. They were going to win Worlds, they were going to win everything, and they were going to become the most dominant team in League history. And now, who remembers JDG? Anybody? Put your hand up if you remember JDG.
T1 have rapidly improved over the last few months, and especially during this tournament. They've developed into a clinical, versatile, and disciplined unit that's backed up by solid drafting in a meta that suits
A
them.
unit
On the
just
other
like
hand,
T1
this iteration
Tyler.
of JDG are experts at nullifying their opponents in lane and then smothering them in the mid game simply by being some of the strongest team fighters of this era. This feels like a final, but of course it's not. If Faker and friends do manage to take down JDG,
They still have one more
face
series.
Weibo in the final. And maybe we'll do a video about that too, because Faker would be about to
Yep,
fight
they did.
for his 4th World's title.
They did. And if you guys want me to watch that, please let me know. I can react to it tomorrow, probably.
Ever. 7 years after his last.
You guys seem to like the
10 years
Faker
after
videos
his
and the
first
League videos, so,
one
you know, let me know if you want to see more.
anyone watching who's a fan of like English football.
Make sure you go subscribe down below. Yeah, let me know if you want me to watch more of these league documentaries. Let me know if you want to watch if you want me to watch the other Faker video. Also, there's some old Faker documentaries that they've done, that other people have done. Just, you know, let me know what kind of content you want to see on this channel. We're trying to hit 750 subscribers this month. That would be fucking awesome. That was my goal for the year, but now, you know, we're trying to hit 750 this month. So if you can subscribe, that helps me out a lot. If you enjoy the content, I'll see you guys in the next video.